I mean, the only thing, like, if I didn't get grief that game, I probably would have placed top 10, maybe even top 5 today. Like, in all reality, I think I played pretty fucking well overall. It was unfortunate I ran the fucking aspect. The kid lives in Pennsylvania. He replaces fucking walls like I replaced fucking mods. Kappa. But seriously though, there's a few players I don't like running into, and it's fucking Dubs, fucking Booga, and Aspect, dude. All those kids live in fucking Pennsylvania, dude. They replace walls like fucking every time. Those three guys, they'll just replace everything. Dead ass.
More bitch. Hey Della, it's your number 9 Victor. Wow. Your stream would be nothing without you. Literally thousands of people are watching to hear the TTS say wow.
Yeah, you're cancer. You're fucking cancer. That's my whole desk! Done with FORTNITE! Done!
By my you can achieve anything that you're willing to work for. Love you. Try hard 3.
Bunch of fucking hoes.
My crotch very moist. Gacky hyper. Anxiety robs us of speech. Because beings as a whole slip away, so that precisely the nothing surrounds us, all our
Jen, try to farm these two. There's one. Logic under 120 health. They're in the same box. Jen, trap elimination. 18 elims. 28.
Fuck off!
No ammo. Oh my fucking god, baby. Oh!
65 Punkte, ich glaube, könnte fast Platz 1 Europa sein, aber jetzt ist dann auch... Ach komm. Ach komm. Nee! 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 Also wir können zum allerersten Mal Mongral zuschauen. Er spielt gegen die besten Spieler Europas. Es ist schon einer der schwersten Lobbys weltweit. Und er geht hier durch, als könnte keiner hier das Spiel. Ich fasse es nicht. Das war ja Mongrals allergeilste Runde aller Zeiten. Was? Was? Was haben wir hier gerade gesehen? Also, what the fuck?
This guy just got fucking worked so hard. I don't even know what's hitting you, bud. What's hitting you?
Ich flieg runter, Mann. Ey! Dieser fucking Bug, Mann. Ja, ey, ich schwör's euch, ich heule.
friend.
The only thing, honestly, I find more disgusting than Cloak's ability to navigate his way outside of the storm, take control of the situation, is Courage JD in front of an entire plate of nachos. So at some point, hopefully we can get footage of both of those things and do a side-by-side comparison. And speaking of taking a look at footage, Balla, what do you got?
Yeah, we've got a ton of awesome action, ton of awesome games we've already watched. Here, the first one, Jojo Pyun.
If you don't mind.
Good.
Whoa, okay.
So is that weapon.
Nolan no longer with us in this lobby. See you maybe in a game later. The Boombo silent. No damage drop off. It hits for half the HP minimum if you get a contact, and it's got AoE damage. Drawbacks? That's a question for you, Jack.
Yeah, I couldn't think of one. I was really thinking tough right there.
It does require a little bit of exposure. You have to you have to pull back every single time when you take a shot. But man, the thing is very
good.
Very lethal.
There's no way to put it. It's a very, very, very strong weapon. And you saw right there just how devastating it can be. Mine,
or yours,
or Myth,
or me,
or you, Marcel.
Pretty much anybody.
Yeah,
that we play with.
Thankfully for Ninja, still wildly more successful than both of us will ever be combined. So he could go ahead and live with himself on that and still qualify for tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's Ghost Assault playing just underneath this dock. We saw Ghost Assault is in our top 10 as well, so a pretty stacked lobby to be in. Between having Rokane, Assault now here, using as little materials as possible, and again, the sign of a great player, knowing none of these ballers can really shoot him from being inside one of them, those cars. And wait, did he just get the high ground for free?
He might have, unless there's potentially someone all the way up top to rotate back in. Robbie goes down, feeding quite a bit of loot there.
Didn't actually get, he didn't really get much though, to be honest.
Maybe a couple rock around pickups and that's it. Sammy goes down as well. 43 points total for Assault right now. 10 players remaining. And it almost honestly feels like 8 of them are in ballers.
Yep.
And there's 1 player left in the brick structure to the left. And that might be real. The one all the way up on the high ground. Assault's going to go for the takeover here. The pump shot does not connect. Assault trying to build a branch, just stay on top. Anything that they can do to preserve this high ground advantage.
And this is the downside. Getting those 2 limbs, wasn't able to loot a single material. Assault going to have to drop and redeploy towards the lower ground, even though Assault would never want to normally do this. Hand being forced because he's out of materials. Has players just below. Ballers bouncing all around. And at this point, looks like Assault's going to get down under their level.
I believe that's Rokane inside the box.
Oh my goodness.
Assault's creeping underneath. A submarine play like you've never seen before, trying to maintain just on the edge.
Nope.
Lucky from above from Tempo gets the shot, the second elimination. 30 points total there as we go into the very end of this game. 9 players, 8 players left. Literally, as I say, as Zaxfo goes down to Seam. They're all the way on the high ground. Lucky in the middle here, sandwiched between a swarm of ballers and a player with the ultimate high ground. The replace drops in. The shots just barely finishes Willow. A little bit of miss in there, some whiffs. The shot from outside trying to stay ahead of the storm, and the ramp is blocking Lucky. Going to have to push through enemy structure in the middle of a fight. Catches Seam, who just got elimination as well. Takes Kriz out. 5 players left. Lucky 73 total HP, building up right at the edge. Rokane from the bottom, from no shield, takes the high ground ultimate above everybody else. 5 players left, and the Siphon is going to start to feed Rokane back to full. Before you know it, I almost guarantee 4 eliminations here. Tons of builds, tons of ammunition, a set of minis as well as, and late game we've seen those are extremely key if you need to push outside on the players at the last second. 46 points total in a 3-player lobby, Jack. The trap play, potentially an opportunity to bait somebody up if they try and climb towards him. It's a defensive move.
Noah's JT is just sticking inside the zone with the medkit, trying to pop it.
Does get it off.
But Rokane has had perfect movement. Rokane got hit by the zone at the last possible second, drops on down. It's a spray fest. Rokane gets both and the victory royale, and that's how he ended up at the 50 points, Ben.
A cleanup. This is the third victory royale for Rokane so far in the NA East qualifiers for tomorrow. And holy cow.
Yeah.
3 for 3?
One thing that points out was when we joined, when there were still 35 players left, Rokane had 2 limbs.